High above the valley floor lies a mystery frozen in time. Hidden in these cliff faces are three of the most intact ancient dwellings I've ever seen. From the air, they look silent, forgotten. Yet inside, things remain just as they were. Stacked wood, closed doors. It feels as if the people who lived here just vanished. We want to be a little careful. Getting kind of narrow right through here. Try not to disturb anything. Check it out. There's firewood gathered here. Still. Holy smokes. Wow. This is nice. Boy, these are in such good shape, too. This door is open. And there's another one up here. Hey everyone, we're out for another discovery today, and on my way to the cliff face here, I came across this. I'm going to show you. Those are definitely panther tracks or mountain lion. Look at them. Look how large they are. No claw. This is a big cat too. So I'm going to be on my toes because I was here about 3 days ago, and these weren't here because I walked this whole cliff face. So, yeah, so now I know there's a mountain lion in the area, which is good to know, but just put you on another level of alertness, knowing that it's fresh. Well, these are the ruins I'm going to try to get to. I was going to do some drone footage, but the wind gusts are just too much, and so there's one, and it's on one level. And then the other one, where is it? It's right here. It's right there. Now there's a third one, but I don't see that there's a way to get to it. That's, it's right in here. So that's where we're going. So that's the route down. It's kind of steep, but I think we can make it. We're gonna give it a try anyways. Just came from up there, and this doesn't, this was okay. That's gonna be the toughest part. So yeah, I mean, it's doable. I'll just have to take my time. All right, made it down, and now we're going to right over in there. So the trail doesn't look too bad. The key is to get off on the right, and I think you see, well, let's see, you see right there in front where it kind of landslides down. I think that's the area we'll take to get over there to that. So still working my way over to it. You can't see them now from the angle where we are. But, this is pretty cool. Big drop-offs. So I had a bit of a change of plans. I saw a one-way down, and I passed it thinking there was another one, but I don't think there is. So we're going to go to the upper ruin, which should be just ahead, and we'll take a look at it first. All right, we're moving along the cliff face here, and that's where I came down, right over there. And you can see we're right on the cliff face, but it's pretty neat. I think we're getting close to these, what we call the upper ruins. And little bit of a drop off here, but we'll try to work our way across it. So let me turn this off so I can concentrate on the climb, and we'll turn it on the other side. I just made it across that watch, but I didn't want to go any further ahead. I want to show you guys this because it just jumped right out at me. So look, right here, you see, right there, those two pillars standing up. So the ruin's probably there. I have no idea what those things are. I've never seen anything like it. So I'm going to flip this around and we'll go check them out together. Oh, this is too cool. Look at that. Aha. So this is like, this would have been like a doorway or a wall up to keep people out of this area, because this looks like it's just a granary right here, but it would have come all the way up and blocked here, and then you would have been forced, because these rocks would have been stacked up nicely, you would have been forced to come through these doors. Well, that's pretty amazing. I have not seen that before. Those things must be seriously heavy too, for them to put them up like that. And then here's the small granary. Let's take a look inside, because it's all open. It's all collapsed down. It doesn't look like much. Here's the front of it. That's what it would have looked like. But there would have been a wall there, so you wouldn't have been able to see over here, and you'd have been forced to go through that narrow entrance. I'm pretty sure that's not the main ruin I saw. There doesn't seem to be anything here. This may have been where they got their water. Yeah, the ground's still wet. So maybe at another time it was flowing much better. Oh, this is exciting. All right, I had to shut it off to climb over some boulders behind me, but I wanted to show you this. So we have these upright rocks, and then you've got this space down here. So there's an old stick there. We'll take a look in there a little bit better. Looks like they've moved some rocks around. It's a level place. Yeah, so these are definitely set up. You can see 1, 2, 3, again, to force you. And I can see the main dwellings right over there. Yeah, and here's some rocks stacked up. So they use this for something, especially when I'm seeing the sticks in there that wouldn't naturally be in there. Leads me to believe that space was used for something, and probably it was all sealed up with these rocks at one time. All right, we're gonna make our way. Oh boy, let's see if we can even get over there. So let's see what's in here. So we've got a bunch of stacked rocks here. There you go. You can see in now. So it's basically just a flat area. Not sure what it was used to store. Huh. So this big rock this all looks fresh, falling off the cliff, which doesn't give me a lot of confidence in walking underneath this thing. Oh, let's go around the front side. How about? And we want to be a little careful. Getting kind of narrow right through here. So we'll take the upper ledge here. Wow, this is too cool. Too cool. Boy, I hope you guys enjoy these videos as much as I enjoy making them. It's really exciting discovering and exploring all these neat places and getting out on some awesome hikes. So give it a thumbs up if you like this kind of thing, and I'll try to bring you more content like this. All right, so here we are. So it looks like a 2-room dwelling. Wow, they even have firewood still in here. Look at that. There's the doorway. They were smaller people, so they could get through there, not a big chubby gringo like myself. This would have been the main dwelling, and you've got the door right there, and pretty neat. If you notice, it's if it was all the way across, it would have been in like that T shape. So it's just a little bit bigger at the shoulder area for them to get through. They got the wood stacked up. Looks like there's some burnt wood here, so maybe, I don't know where the fire would have been, or if it would have been outside like it normally is. But right here, this is a granary. And so they probably stored the grain in here, had this covered, and they could use the top portion as a sleeping platform, or I don't know what for. But check it out. Look at all the corn cobs in here. That is just amazing. You're talking 1,000-year-old corn. Now these are smaller. They're about the size of a finger, maybe a little bit bigger. Just super cool. There's just tons in here. Oh, it's too neat. And to think this wood is from trees 1,000 years ago, cut, put here. That's how they dated these ruins, is from the trees that they used. So, man, and they finished this nicely. Look at that. It's really well finished. I mean, it says something that this construction is still standing after 1,000 years, right? All right, we're not gonna go out that door. We're gonna go back out the way we came in, so we don't disturb anything. So this is the ruin from this side. And man, they really finished this thing up nicely. And so we're gonna go a little bit further, see if there's anything, if it's easy enough to get around, and then we'll come back and drop down a level and check out that. So we're heading back, and that's the ruin. We have to go past it. We already visited, and the 2 doors to get into the area right over there. And while I was scanning the area with my binoculars, I spotted these ruins, which I hadn't seen before. So we're gonna see if we can get over there and see what those are about. And we've still got ruins down here somewhere. I've got to figure out what level they're on now, because I think it's on this level, but it's got to be. All right, so now we are back at the drop down that we missed before we went to those other ruins first. And hopefully we're on the right level and we can find these. And then after these, we're going to go to those ruins right over there. So, and then that should be, hopefully my battery will last, and we can get video of everything we discover. This is pretty nice walking here. Kind of wide. Haha. Yes. All right. There she be. Oh, this is awesome. All right, we found the second set of ruins. It's right here behind me, and we're going to go check it out together. Wow. This is nice. Boy, these are in such good shape, too. This is obviously the granary. Yep. Check it out. There's still some old corn cobs in there. That is awesome. Look. So I guess there was a roof on here at it would be covered on the top, and to access it, I guess you reach your arm into there, or maybe that's like for ventilation. I don't know. Pretty cool that they made that though. And look, they got a your stick. I mean, these guys probably used this stick 1,000 years ago, and it's still sitting in the corner, waiting to be used again, to feed the children or something. All right, and here we have the main dwelling. Let's take a look on the inside. That's probably the part of the roof that's down. And you've got a log, and you've got another structure on the other side over there. Wow. And we'll lift this up. And so there's part of the roof structure. So those, yeah, you can see the twigs. There's a little twigs there, and then they put the clay on top so that that was their roof. Oh, too neat. Well, we get a good demonstration of what it was like. That's awesome. So let's see the second dwelling. Boy, it's super big. That looks like a window, not a door. And yep, you've got the roof. It's come down. Oh, I guess it is the door slash window. And it looks like there were beams down lower too in the floor. Huh. Very, very cool. Just amazing. Amazing it's still all here. What I actually find interesting is that this is rounded here, and then it ties in and it's square on that side. I'm going to put this on my selfie stick and stick it up so we got a good overhead shot. Um, but wow, that's super, super impressive. And it's fully intact, which is just fantastic. If you look straight ahead, right here, it looks like those rocks could come out so that you'd have a passageway through the other side, because you've got the rock on top here that looks like it supports that opening. So that's pretty cool. They can close it off or open it up and access the other side. That's why they only needed a window on the other side and not a door, because you've got the door over here. That totally makes sense now. Here, check out, look at the wood supporting, and then you've got this rock. Man, they were really good. Boy, that was really interesting. Man, I really enjoyed that. And Now we're headed over to, let's see, right here, and get over there and check out those, and then that should be it for the day, unless we find something else. So let's get on over there. All right, it's right here behind me, the third set of ruins, and yeah, so let's get moving up there. This one's got that classic overhang that you usually envision with these kind of dwellings. Ugh. All right. Looks like you had something here at one time, built up with logs, or that was the roof and it all collapsed down. No, yeah, it looks like it all collapsed down on itself. You can see the beams underneath. Wow, this was a pretty extensive structure up here. Got more beams here. I'm sure this was all the roof. And we got those two down there. I bet this was the main dwelling up here. You can see the wall here of it, and I'm sure on the other side. And it would have been a pretty nice big area. Let me get up here and you can see it better. So it would have been a pretty big area for them to live in. So from up here you can see all the way down the valley. You can see the whole area. You can see the other dwellings that are over here, and these look like they still have the roofs on, which is fantastic. So we'll get over there and check those two out. And that's where probably the living quarters was. It's collapsed onto itself. That's pretty neat. This was another enclosed structure with the roof, and there you can see the roof timbers laying there, and it's completely destroyed. I bet this was the door that they use to keep the rodents out. So very neat. And I see a piece of pottery down there. Right there. Looks like they used every cubby hole. Looks like this was something at one time. You can see all the flat rocks kind of laying flat. We're almost to this. Oh yeah, see, it's still got the little door in place on it. Ha, that is too cool. This door is open, and there's another one up here. So I'm gonna put this on my stick and stick it in there so you guys can take a look around. But we'll check out the upper one first. You can see the door's just been pulled open. That's really neat. So I want you guys to look at this because I haven't seen this before because none have had the roofs on them. But look at the cord uh, that they've used to tie the roof to the support beams. Look at that. I didn't know that's how they did it. Wow. And it looks to be just like some kind of vine. Very neat. So I just want to show you how thick the roof is too. Um, you've got the wood support in there. You've got all the mud, and then you can kind of see how thick the mud is. And I bet that's on top of the reeds. So quite heavy. All right, let's gonna have to bust these cobwebs out of the way, and we'll take you guys in here. Wow, this one's pretty darn cool. There's the roof, sides. Don't see anything in there. Of course, you guys will see this better than I am. Well, till I review the tape again. Very cool. So I checked, and the door wasn't sealed. It was just set in there. So I gently took it out, and then I'll put it back. But you can see where it fits up against here and here to where it won't slide in, which is pretty cool. Oh, there's a hole in the other side there. So let me extend this out so you guys can get a good look. And again, you've got the twine or the reeds or whatever they are that are holding the roof to the support beams. All right, return the door. Wow, very neat, very cool. I'm surprised with all these rocks that have fallen on the top, it hasn't caved it in. All right, I guess we'll head back. Well, that was fun. Hey, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Thanks for coming with me. Take care, and we'll see you guys. These dwellings may stand silent now, but they still carry the spirit of the people who once called them home. In the words of a Native American blessing, walk tall as the trees, live strong as the mountains, be gentle as the spring winds, keep the warmth of the summer sun in your heart, and the Great Spirit will always be with you.